Hello, my beautiful Cancer, and welcome to your August 2026 horoscope. This forecast is for Cancer Sun and especially Cancer Rising. August is a very important month for you because we have two eclipses this month. On August 12th, we have a solar eclipse in Leo, and on August 28th, we have a lunar eclipse in Pisces. So we are in an eclipse corridor from August 12th to August 28th. During this time, life can feel more intense, emotional, fated, and sometimes unpredictable. Important things may begin, other things may come to an end. Try not to force major decisions too quickly during this eclipse corridor. If something is urgent, of course you will handle it. But if you can, wait, observe, think carefully, and allow the bigger picture to become clearer. For you, Cancer, August activates home, family, property, money, income, self-worth, personal decisions, travel, communication, any kind of documents, your education, foreign matters, and legal things. Cancer, the first big shift of the month is Venus entering Libra on August 7th. For you, this happens in your fourth house. The Venus is the planet of love, beauty, harmony, comfort, pleasure, and also money. So when Venus moves into your fourth house, this can bring a much softer and more pleasant energy into your home and family life. For some Cancers, this can bring a beautiful family celebration, for example. Maybe someone is getting married, engaged, having an anniversary, celebrating a birthday, for example, or gathering the family around one table. Venus in the fourth house can also bring guests into your home, but usually these are people you're happy to see, people you love, people who make your home feel warmer. Some of you may want to decorate your home, for example, buy something beautiful for your space, like change the furniture, buy new curtains, pillows, flowers, art, candles, or something that makes your home feel more elegant and peaceful. For others, this can be connected with renovation, repairs, redesign, gardening, painting, or making your home more beautiful. And because Venus can also be connected with money, this transit may bring a financial topic connected with your property, for example. Like buying a home, selling a home, renting a place, receiving money through family, or making a purchase for the home. For some Cancers, Venus in the fourth house can also bring pleasant news connected with your mother, your parents, or family members. Your mother may receive good news, for example. There may be a joyful event in her life, or you may simply spend more beautiful time with your family. This can also be connected with documents related to home, living place, your residence, immigration, citizenship, or the right to live somewhere. So if you have been waiting for papers, approval, a housing decision, or family-related documents, Venus may help bring more harmony and support into these spheres. Overall, Venus in the fourth house is a very beautiful transit for creating peace in your private life, healing family energy, and making your home feel like a place of love again. On August 10th, Mercury enters Leo and moves into your second house. Mercury brings messages, conversations, paperwork, ideas, planning, documents, and movement. So, after August 10th, you may become much more focused on financial matters. You may receive news about money, salary, payments, income, a contract, a client, a job offer, some business idea, or a purchase. For some Cancers, this can bring conversations with an accountant, a bank, a financial advisor, a manager, or someone connected with your income. You may be checking bills, reviewing your budget, paying invoices, discussing a raise, negotiating your price, or organizing your finances. This is also a good time to think about how you earn money. Maybe you are preparing a new offer. Maybe you are speaking with new clients. Maybe you are like changing your prices. Maybe you're thinking, I deserve more. My work has more value. The second house is not only about money, remember it. It is also about your self-worth. So Mercury in Leo can help you speak more confidently about what you offer, what you know, what you create, and what your time is worth. For some Cancers, this can also bring purchases, especially like something valuable, beautiful, important, or connected with your home, your family, work, or personal image. August 12th is one of the most important days of the month. We have a new moon in Leo and a solar eclipse in Leo. For you, Cancer, this happens in your second house. This is a very powerful new beginning connected with your money, your income, possessions, values, and self-worth. A solar eclipse can open a new life cycle. And because this eclipse happens in your financial house, many Cancers may begin a new money chapter. This may not happen all in one day. Eclipse energy can unfold over weeks and even months, and this particular theme may develop over the next 18 months. For some Cancers, this eclipse can bring a new source of income. You may start a new business, begin a new job, receive a new offer, attract new clients, launch a project, monetize your talent, or discover a new way to make money. For others, this can bring a change in salary, a raise, a new financial agreement, a new contract, or a shift in how you are paid. Some Cancers may receive money through a sale, property, through family, investments, gifts, support, maybe some compensation, benefits, scholarships, alimony, or another financial channel. For some, this can also be connected with buying or selling something valuable, like a home, a car, land, jewelry, equipment, or something that becomes part of your material security. But the second house is also about your relationship with money. So this eclipse may ask you to look at your value differently. Maybe you realize that you have been undercharging. Maybe you understand that your talent is more valuable than you believed before. Maybe you decide to stop depending on unstable income and to create something more secure. For some Cancers, this can be the beginning of a completely new financial identity. You may move into a different income level. You may change your profession completely. You may stop working in one way and start earning in another way. And because this is an eclipse, sometimes the change can feel sudden or fated. A door opens, a financial opportunity appears, or something pushes you finally take your money seriously. This eclipse says, Cancer, it is time to build a stronger foundation for your financial future. On the same day, August 12th, Mars enters Cancer and moves into your first house. This is a major personal shift. Mars is in your sign, gives you energy, courage, motivation, desire, speed, and action. So from August 12th, you may feel much more active. You may suddenly want to move, act, decide, begin something, push forward, and take control. Maybe before this, you were thinking, waiting, feeling uncertain, or emotionally processing something. But now Mars says, no, I need to do something. For some Cancers, this can bring a new personal goal. You may start exercising, change your appearance, take action on your health, begin a new project, travel more, drive more, organize more, or become much busier. Mars can also bring ambition. You may feel, I want this, I'm ready, I'm going to make it happen. This is excellent for courage and movement, but because Mars can also be impatient or reactive, be careful with emotional tension. You may feel more easily irritated. You may be more direct than usual. You may not want to wait for other people. So use this energy consciously. Use it for action, not conflict. Use it for movement, not emotional explosions. And use it to protect yourself, but not to fight unnecessary battles. For many Cancers, Mars in the first house can be a powerful wake-up call. You may finally choose yourself. You may finally say, "This is my life and I need to move in the direction that feels right for me." On August 24th, the Sun enters Virgo and moves into your third house. The third house is a busy house. It can bring phone calls, messages, emails, meetings, appointments, paperwork, and a lot of conversations. You may be speaking with more people, meeting friends, visiting relatives, connecting with your siblings, hearing news from someone close, or becoming more active in your local area. For some Cancers, this can bring short trips. You may travel by car, train, bus, or take a quick trip to another city, for example. You may visit someone, go on an excursion, or move around more than usual. The third house is also connected with learning. So you may start a course, register for classes, study a new subject, take an exam, receive a certificate, or decide to learn something practical. This can also be a time when important information comes to you. A conversation may open your eyes. Someone may introduce you to a useful person, for example. You may receive news that helps you understand what to do next. And because Virgo is practical, this information may be very useful, detailed, and connected with real-life decisions. The Sun in the third house can also bring attention to documents, forms, applications, car documents, certificates, contracts, visas, passports, or paperwork that needs to be organized. So the last week of August may feel very active, very busy, and full of movement. On August 26th, Mercury also enters Virgo and joins the Sun in your third house. For you, Cancer, this can bring important news, messages, documents, or conversations. You may need to answer emails, sign papers, prepare documents, make calls, book appointments, organize a trip, for example, or speak with someone who gives you useful information. This is also a very good time for learning, teaching, writing, speaking, content creation, social media, for interviews and presentations, and any type of communication work. For some Cancers, this can bring news from siblings, cousins, neighbors, maybe your classmates or people from your everyday environment. You may also have more short trips or more movement around your city. This is a good time to check the details carefully, especially if you are dealing with documents, travel plans, any contracts or applications. Mercury in Virgo helps you notice what needs to be corrected. On August 28th, we have the second eclipse of the month. This is a lunar eclipse and full moon in Pisces. For you, Cancer, this happens in your 9th house. This is a very important completion point. A lunar eclipse often brings completion, revelation, culmination, or emotional release. So, around this date, something connected with the 9th house may reach a turning point. For some Cancers, this can be connected with foreign countries. Maybe you receive an answer about your immigration process, your residency, citizenship, a visa, passport, or permission to travel or live somewhere at some place. Maybe you finalize a move abroad. Maybe you decide whether you want to stay in one country or move to another. Maybe you receive news from someone overseas. Or maybe your work, clients, business, or relationships with foreigners become very important. For others, this eclipse can bring a culmination connected with travel. You may take a long distance trip, return from a trip, book like an important journey, cancel a plan, or make a final decision about traveling. The ninth house is also education, so this eclipse can bring graduation, university news, admission results, exams, certificates, a completed course, or a decision to study, teach, or share your knowledge. For some cancers, it can be a period to publish something, launch a course, start teaching, write a book, begin a podcast, create educational content, or become more visible as a guide, teacher, expert, or speaker. The ninth house is also connected with law. So, for some cancers, this can bring a result in a legal matter, a court decision, a lawyer's answer, a contract, an official document, or the completion of a long legal process. If something has been going on like for many months, paperwork, immigration, studies, legal negotiations, international plans, this lunar eclipse may bring the answer, the result, or the emotional clarity. And emotionally, this eclipse can also change your worldview. You may realize that you no longer believe in something the same way. You may outgrow an old version. You may understand where life is calling you next. The ninth house is also about expansion. It is about the bigger picture. So this eclipse may close one chapter connected with the past year and help you understand your next direction. But because this is a lunar eclipse, give yourself emotional space. Do not pressure yourself to have all the answers immediately. Let the truth reveal itself. Thank you so much for watching my beautiful Cancer. August is a powerful and fated month for you. Venus brings comfort, harmony, and beauty into your home and family life. The solar eclipse opens a new financial chapter and may begin an important 18-month cycle around money, income, and self-worth. Mars enters your sign and gives you energy, courage, motivation, and the desire to take action. And the lunar eclipse in Pisces brings completion or an important turning point connected with your travel, foreign matters, education, legal issues, and your bigger life direction. If this video was helpful, please like it and subscribe to my channel and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. I'm sending you so much love, light, and beautiful blessings. Have a magical August, Cancer. Bye bye.